I believe that there are three types of people in life. There are winners, there are losers, and there are winners who've not discovered how to win yet. And these individuals, it's something about them that drives them, that they will invest in themselves. They go to seminars and workshops and lectures, and they're seeking, there's something in them that says, I can do better than this. I was reading a story about George Bernard Shaw, who was a very brilliant man in his day, and I love to quote him. But one of the things that was asked George Bernard Shaw that really resonated with me at the end of his life, somebody asked him, if you had to be anybody in the world, anybody throughout history, if you had the power to be born again, who would you like to come back as? And without blinking, he said, I'd like to be born as the man I never was. I like to be the man I never was, that I never became. Don't worry about failing. You're going to fail. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to look stupid. Why? It's called life. Make it okay to fail. Dr. Benjamin Isaiah Mays says, it must be borne in mind that the tragedy of life does not lie in not reaching your goals. The tragedy lies in not having any goals to reach. It isn't a calamity to die with dreams unfulfilled, but it is a calamity not to dream. It's not a disaster to be unable to capture your ideas, but it is a disaster to have no ideas to capture. It's not a disgrace not to reach for the stars, but it is a disgrace to have no stars to reach. You got to have some reasons. Reasons will drive you. Reasons will give you comeback power. One of my good friends, Willie Jolly, has a saying, a setback is a setup for a comeback. A setback is a setup for a comeback. When they said, you have cancer, one of the things that was different for me than everybody else, and I just finished doing a presentation called You Are More Powerful Than Cancer, was because of the fact that I listened to so many positive things. I went to so many lectures. I talked to so many people that were cancer conquerors. I asked them, what did you do? And when people said to me, oh, my uncle died of prostate cancer, my father died from prostate cancer, my mind said, well, that has nothing to do with me. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I'm not being insensitive, but don't tell me that. That's not my destiny. I got too much work to do. I got things that I'm supposed to accomplish. And so I had a mindset that, hey, I can beat this. I can get past this. Oh, no, I'm not going out like this. So you got to stand up in yourself. You got to fight. You will have opposition. Things going to happen to you in life. It's called life, and it's not personal. Stuff's going to happen. And if you make it to the 40-yard line, if you can make it to age 40, between 40 and 60, it begins to intensify. All kind of things happen. Between 40 and 60, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer and finally died. Between 40 and 60, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Between 40 and 60, I went through a divorce from someone that I love very much. Between 40 and 60, my best friend died waiting on a liver transplant. Between 40 and 60, had a nationally syndicated talk show, highest rated, fastest canceled talk show in the history of television. Between 40 and 60, oh, life put a whooping on me. My God, how many of y'all had yours already? Tell how many of you know what I'm talking about? It ain't personal. Don't say, why did this have to happen to me? Why not you? Who would you suggest? It's called life. Life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over. What working on yourself does, by setting aside time to work on your mind, to go to seminars and workshops, it causes you to begin to reflect on yourself, to take personal inventory, and to upgrade your game plan and your strategy, but it increases your faith. See, a belief is something that continues to grow. See, the people that are going to increase their sales, the people that are going to change their lives, the people that are going to recover their health, the people that are going to build their lives and start all over again from scratch are people who believe it's possible. The people who fail are the people who suffer from possibility blindness. See, when you want to increase your performance in life, they say the people that are successful in any area of life, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. If you want to make it in any area in life, you've got to go all out. A.L. Williams said, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. But make sure you do all you can do. You want to make it today? You got to outthink and outwork the competition. Outthink and outwork it. And I can tell you some things will begin to happen that you will not even anticipate. The phone will begin to ring. Deals will come out of nowhere. Somebody will recommend you. Someone you talked to years ago and gave them a brochure and put it on the desk, and somebody in their office came in and picked up your card or picked up your brochure and called you out of the blue. The road will come as you take each step, that you're going to go into uncharted territory. You're going to do what Henry David Thoreau said, do not go where the path may lead, but go where there's no path and leave a trail. You're going to break records. You're going to do some things when you challenge yourself, when you work on yourself, because you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Most people don't know. If you want to improve your income, you want to improve your circumstances, you want to improve your commissions, you want to improve your life, you got to first improve yourself. If anybody had told me, given my circumstances, born in an abandoned building on a floor with a twin brother, in a poor section of Miami, Florida called Liberty City, if both my parents stood up now in the audience and say, hey, we're your parents, I would not know either one. Being adopted, labeled educable, mentally retarded, failing twice in school. If anybody had told me that in my future, I would be speaking to you, in my future, I would write books, in my future, even though I don't have a college education, I would produce 6 different specials for PBS and earn millions of dollars. In my future, I would have a nationally syndicated talk show. In my future, I feel like a stranger when I have family reunions with my family. When I go to my reunions with my classmates, they talk about retirement. Life is about change. Human beings were built for change. Animals can't change. An alligator can't be anything but an alligator. A tree can't be anything but a tree. Human beings, we were built for change, to reinvent ourselves. You must be born again. There's something in you. You're pregnant with unlimited possibilities. You're pregnant with greatness. There's some things in you. In this room, some entrepreneurs. In this room, some millionaires. In this room, some great ideas, great strategies. In this room, some great concepts for business. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what you want to do. Here's what I feel. Here's what I have coming to me in my mind that I feel from you. And while you've taken this slice of your life to spend this time with me, to honor me with your presence, because time is so important, I believe that there's somebody in here that it's your time.